Now the lymphatic drainage of stomach. Here we see the lymph nodes around the stomach. The name of this lymph node according to the vessels and the structures related to the stomach. Here we see there is a lymph node in the hilum of the spleen. This is known as the splenic lymph node or pancreatico-splenic lymph node. And here is another lymph node. These are the left gastroepiploic lymph node. Here is the lymph node. This is the right gastroepiploic lymph nodes. Here is the left gastric lymph nodes. Here is the left gastric lymph nodes. And here is the subpyloric. Here is the subpyloric lymph node. This is the pylorus of the stomach, and underneath the pylorus, this is the subpyloric lymph node. Here is the suprapyloric lymph node. These are the lymph nodes around the stomach, and we can see there is a white line that divides the stomach into the upper and lower part. From this upper part, the lymph node in this area, they drain into the left gastric lymph nodes, and this part up to this part, all these lymph nodes drain into this left gastric lymph nodes. And this pylorus, this upper part of this pylorus, they drain into the suprapyloric, and the lower part of this pylorus, this lymph node, drain into the subpyloric lymph node. These are the pyloric. All these are the pyloric lymph nodes. And along this greater curvature, up to this lymph node drain into this right gastroepiploic lymph node. And near this fundus, the lymphatics drain into this splenic lymph node, and from this part they drain into the left gastroepiploic lymph nodes. These are the primary lymph nodes of the stomach. From this area, all the areas, the splenic, left gastroepiploic, right gastroepiploic, left gastric, all these lymph nodes finally drain into this celiac lymph node. And these pyloric lymph nodes, suprapyloric or subpyloric, these lymphatics drain into this hepatic lymph node and finally into this celiac lymph node. And the pattern of these lymph nodes in the abdomen, here we see the lymph nodes. Here is the celiac lymph node. Here is the celiac trunk. Around this celiac trunk, the lymph node that is known as the celiac lymph nodes. And here is the superior mesenteric artery. Along this, the lymph node, these are the superior mesenteric lymph nodes, and here is the inferior mesenteric artery, and the lymph nodes around this is the inferior mesenteric lymph nodes. And in the abdomen, the clinician call this lymph node as the aortic lymph nodes. These are lymph nodes remain in front of the aorta. So this is the pre-aortic lymph node, and this lymph node in the side of the aorta, this is known as the para-aortic lymph node, and some lymph nodes are behind the aorta. This is known as the retro-aortic lymph nodes. So these are the aortic lymph nodes, and here is the iliac lymph nodes. Here is the iliac lymph nodes. In the abdomen, these are the lymph nodes. From these lymph nodes, the lymph vessels are originated. Here we see the lymph vessels. Here is a lymph vessel. This lymph vessel known as the intestinal trunk, and this is the left lumbar trunk, and this is the right lumbar trunk. So here we see the intestinal lymph trunk and the right and left lumbar trunks. These intestinal and lumbar trunks unite to form the cisterna chyli in the right side of the abdominal aorta. Here we see the detail of this lymph nodes and lymphatics. Here is the cisterna chyli, formation of cisterna chyli with the intestinal and lumbar trunks. After forming the cisterna chyli, this lymph duct enters into the thorax, naming as the thoracic duct, and remain in the right side of the midline, and they finally cross the midline and ends up in the left subclavian vein and finally drain into the heart. This is the lymphatic lymph node and lymphatic channels of the abdomen, and finally drain into the vein. So our stomach, in our stomach we have seen that our lymphatics from the stomach they finally drain into the celiac lymph node, and from this celiac lymph node they return to the cisterna chyli through the intestinal trunk. Thank you all.